Today I'm going to show you how to rig the totally weedless Wrangler. We'll start with a bait, a plastic that has a pre-split belly. A lot of companies are now going to this pre-split belly because this weedless fishing is so popular. So on a plastic with a pre-split belly, part of that step is already done for you. You're going to want to drop your hook about 3/4 of the way from the bottom side of the bait, about 3/4 of the way up. Go down to the knuckle of the hook, spin your plastic, drop the hook out the belly. You're going to bring that up. You're going to want to flip your hook over and pull it into the plastic so that you can make a pocket for that hinge. Work it a little bit, just make a pocket. You'll want to measure where your hook comes out, give it a pinch. That will split your belly. Bring that hook straight up through the plastic in between your fingers. Check to make sure you've got a nice clean gap there, nothing catching the hook. Once your hook is clean and you know it's going to expose, push that hook back down, pull the plastic forward, tuck the tip of the hook into the plastic. Once that tip is tucked in, that allows a completely weedless surface so you won't get caught. The hinge allows the lifelike swimming motion. You'll get a lot more action out of your plastics with a lot slower speed so you can fish for those less aggressive fish. When the fish bites, that will expose the gap and hook your fish. Now on a plastic that does not have a pre-split belly, we'll have to split the belly using a fillet knife or a razor blade. When you start, you're going to want to leave about a 1/2 inch of meat in the front of the plastic and come about 3/4 of the way in towards the top of the plastic. You'll want to cut down till you start losing girth in your plastic. Come in. I've found that kind of a run and pull method with the knife allows a much cleaner cut in the belly. Once you get that split in there, then you'll be able to tuck your hook in. Again, pretty much the same. You'll want to bring your knuckle to the plastic, spin the bait, come down through, flip that hook over, pull the head into the plastic, work it a little bit to make that pocket to open up that plastic. Measure where the hook needs to protrude, give it a pinch, bring that hook up through and out. Make sure that your hook isn't catching on anything, that you've got a nice, clean, easy. If you need to, you can open that up and kind of run your fingers and just open everything up in there to make it nice and easy. Then you'll want to push your hook down, pull that plastic forward, tuck the tip of the hook in. That gives you the weedless. The hinge gives you the lifelike swimming motion. On your larger plastics, especially if you're fishing really aggressive with the kelp, you're going to want to use a peg. I'm using a standard paper clip. It's a small size, very easy to get, gas station, liquor stores, grocery stores. You're going to want to open that small paper clip up, leaving the loop on the top. Pinch your hinge. You're going to want to drop that peg down through the eye of the hook, leaving that hoop, tuck that hoop into the plastic. With a pair of wire cutters or snips, you're going to want to push towards your plastic, push that peg out a little bit, snip the end off. That peg will then disappear into the plastic. That way there's nothing to get caught. If you're really aggressive, that will peg your bait and not allow the plastic to come off of the lure. When you tuck this in, you'll be ready to fish. And that will give you this lifelike action, the weedless, and you'll be ready to fish. When the fish bites, it will expose the gap of the hook, and hopefully you'll catch the big one.